Angela with emerginC here. I am an esthetician, national educator for emerginC skincare, and wanted to pop on here and give you some of my transitioning into fall tips, a little skincare spotlight for you. So first up is Clean. This is our oil cleanser from our Rawceuticals range. Clean is an amazing option because not only are you getting really beautiful ingredients, cold pressed oils, it's like sunflower oil, hemp oil. It also has a really cool copolymer in here called Phyto V Defense Urban Shield copolymer. What that does is it creates a flexible barrier over your skin that just helps to prevent pollution, smog, photoaging from really getting in and damaging the surface of your skin. It gives you that extra layer of protection. The next products I wanted to talk about for my fall lineup is our at-home peel and clarifying kit. I love these. If you haven't tried these, I'm so obsessed with these right now. You get 2 jars and they're pre-soaked organic cotton pads, and one is a peel pad, one's a clarifying pad. So you're going to start off with your peel pad, go in on clean skin. So you'll just take this and gently wipe over the surface of your skin. Just one swipe over each area. It says natural fruit acids in it. It's very gentle but very effective. Great for reducing the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles, reducing the appearance of pore size. Wonderful for brightening. I love it after summer just to kind of slough off the old, bring in the new, give me really fresh, glowy skin. Body breakouts, it helps for that as well. It helps with that cell turnover and just to clear it up. Leave this on about 5 to 7 minutes. And after you've rinsed off the peel pad, you're going to go ahead and grab one of the clarifying pads and use that next. This one you're just wiping over the entirety of your skin. I'll leave this on. You don't have to take this off. This is kind of finishing the process for that peel pad. So the next thing I like to do is my serums, and lately I've been on a kick mixing our active hydrating with our Salvation serum, and I'll tell you why. So our active hydrating is really, as you can guess, hydrating. It also has niacinamide in here. It has cacti stem cells in here. Hyaluronic acid is in here. So it's a product that you can actually penetrate within the skin if you're doing microneedling. Just take a little bit of this and I apply it over the skin, just like without even rubbing it in, just kind of getting it onto the surface so that I have that wet base, really kind of like a mixture between a serum and a moisturizer. It's also really great for beards and breakouts because of that cell turnover. Once I have that active hydrating on, I use the Salvation serum and just apply it right onto the wet base. I love Salvation serum, as with all of the Rawceutical and really all of emerginC, but the ingredients within Rawceuticals are so unique. So within Salvation, you have orchid stem cells, you have the moss Salvation complex, which is a really unique way of harnessing some of the moss ability to hold in your moisture, to heal, great for anti-aging, and just really giving you that healthy, glowy skin. At the end of summer, that's what I'm looking for. I need my glow back. I need the dullness gone, slough off summer, bring in fall and winter. So that's how I begin my transition. And I usually end either with the raw facial oil if I'm feeling like I'm a little bit more oily, which at the end of summer sometimes I am. And then I transition into earth cream, which is my favorite for the winter months. Today I'm going to finish with the raw facial oil. I love this. If you are more normal to combination, this is nice because it's a really light oil. It soaks in quickly. If you tend to be on the drier side, this might not be quite enough moisture for you. Although if you're doing what I'm doing and mixing the active hydrating, this might actually be perfect because then you're really getting the hydration there, and again from the raw facial oil. So as you see, it will soak in really quickly. It's got beautiful cold pressed oils in here. There's hemp seed oil in here, carrot seed oil, black cumin seed oil, helichrysum oil, which is called the Immortelle oil, if that tells you anything. This is my go-to, especially if I'm having any redness or any kind of like disruptions in my microbiome. That I always reach for this. As we transition into fall, it's also important to make sure that our rooms, our retail is set up to really promote new fall energy, give, highlight some of those more autumnal ingredients. Our peel pads, kind of starting to talk a little bit more about peels to your guests as we are getting into that peel season. It's great to do a little mini event, whether it's a lip scrub or, using the Revitalize under eye mask. That's an easy way to do a little, something that you can promote and then bring in that fresh energy, get people excited as we get into these cooler months. So reach out directly if you have any questions or want any more other recommendations. We would love to hear from you guys.